Hey, Lovecraft.
No, I saw that, but I mean,
So if you've been looking for a thrill, look
you would
no
think if
further
you want to
because we're
see
gonna
something,
jump
just
right
open your
in.
eyes and see.
You know what? You want to hear the story behind it?
No. No.
Yeah, no, it's a thick hoodie. It's a company hoodie. We print our mission on the inside.
What? Oh my
really?
God, the inside of the hoodie, everybody. Take a moment. What is it? Making
Making the world more open and connected.
Oh my God, it's like a secret vault. Look at that, making the world open and connected. Stream graph platform, and this weird symbol in the middle that is probably for the Illuminati. Oh.
The Simpsons predictions, or should we say plans for 2023, are downright chilling? In an episode from 1998, the show hinted at an economic crisis, nuclear war, and the death of the leader of the United States, all happening in the same year. The episode in question, titled Bart to the Future, shows a glimpse into the future where Lisa Simpson has become the President of the United States. In a conversation with her staff, Lisa mentions the previous administration headed by President Biden left behind a budget crunch and quite a bit of a mess. Later in the episode, a news broadcast reports on a nuclear skirmish with an unspecified country leading to mass destruction and chaos. While the idea of a nuclear war and economic crisis is frightening enough, of course, we can only hope that these predictions from The Simpsons do not come true. But it's hard to ignore the show's track record of foreseeing major events, making us wonder what else they might have predicted for the future. To unlock secrets of humanity.
If you're ever camping alone in the forest, which is something that I started doing when I was young there, if you ever hear animal sounds that are not quite right at night, you get up and leave. Because if they're getting close to you and they don't want you to hear human sounds, they'll start communicating in animal voices. And so, yeah, there's a few guys that were out there and they started hearing like sounds that were just a little bit off. You know, you hear like a laughing falcon sound. And then he heard the capuchins from different areas, and usually capuchin monkeys are going to be all together in one spot. And he heard it from different directions, and he was just like, he said he climbed into the river and crawled like a turtle out of that. He said he went for hours and just to escape.
You guys heard of the Night Lady? This all started in Chihuahua, Mexico, 2009. Residents started noticing something really disturbing. You see, now some of the children in the area were going missing. I gotta grab some food for this one. Look at this beautiful roll. Now with all the children around the area going missing, people started reporting seeing a woman. They said she would climb on the rooftops during the day, only to wait till night to sneak in through the window to snatch children. Police then sketched an image of what they believed to be the Night Lady. Only one child has been reported of actually escaping the Night Lady. You see, his parents had ran into the room and caught her just in time. She quickly then escaped and crawled out of the window. Wait, before I continue, let's say the Night Lady had taken you. Your third act has to come and save you. Who is it? Let me know who it is. Anyways, the kid that got away recounted waking up in the middle of the night and seeing the Night Lady standing over top of him, just watching him. People have brushed this off as just one big hoax. Until after midnight, a teenage girl had captured this photo. This is supposedly the Night Lady.
Mitochondrial disease, something we had never heard of just under 3 years ago. A disease that has destroyed my family and our future. Our family of four had always been familiar with hearing loss, with my mom having lost her hearing at 32, my brother at age 14, and myself at age 21. We assumed that our hearing was genetic, and we adjusted our lifestyles accordingly. My mom, my brother, and myself at the time were fairly underweight, which again, one would say is genetic. And so life went on. It was during the more recent years that my mom started complaining of bowel issues and feelings of being unwell and fatigued. We all put this down to stress. She was referred to a colonoscopy procedure in around September 2015, where she felt extremely unwell.
I got some glitches in the Matrix, Booshkies. Like this. Why is it rated there, but not here? It's rated like 10 feet away, but it's not rated here. How can it rain there and not here? Here's a bird sitting on another bird that's flying, except that bird's not flying, it's floating. So we got a floating bird and another bird sitting on it. Here's a helicopter floating in the sky. The props aren't moving, it's just floating. It's just floating, glitch in the matrix. Here's another line of rain or snow. It's snowing in one spot, it's doing nothing in the other. One spot it's snowing, it's doing nothing in the other. We got these weird trees. Whoever made this simulation didn't finish it. Now weird cloud, now weird sun. What's going on? Look at this. The box goes right back in the truck, and it falls out and it goes right back in the truck. Simulation. Rain on one car. Simulation. And another bird that's not using its wings. I'm not saying we live in the Matrix or a simulation, but that kind of stuff will make you question your reality. Shabadoo Booskies. Shabadoo.
This has some of the most toxic ingredients in the world, and they tell you to give it to your baby. The first red flag, no pun intended, should be that they're using artificial flavor. They tell you it's cherry pomegranate, but the flavor is artificial. Of course, there's 33% more electrolytes. Taking a quick look at these fake ingredients, dextrose is the second ingredient. The next ingredient, which this is mostly comprised of, is going to be this galacto-oligosaccharides, which they also make these. Of course, the next ingredient is table salt. Then you have the infamous citric acid, which remember, that is black mold. Potassium citrate, a chemical. Sodium citrate, a chemical. Natural and artificial flavors, which are all actually just synthetic flavors. Sucralose, you know, the stuff that is putting holes in people's brains. This alsulfame, whatever. The rest of these ingredients, these are all synthetic fake ingredients. And then you have your infamous red dye 40, people. Red dye 40 is made from petroleum. That's crude oil. None of these ingredients are going to service the body of any human being in the world. Anything coming from laboratories is not going to service the child's body. Plus, take a look at all those sixes. What a coincidence. Kids are dehydrated. Load them up on some fruit. Yes, that's going to hydrate them a lot better than crude oil and synthetic chemicals. Get them some spring water. Put in a little bit of mineral salt like Celtic salt, or even better, Jacobson sea salt. My recommended items are in my bio.
No, I saw that, but I mean, because you would think if you want to see something, just open your eyes and see.
You know what? You want to hear the story behind it?
No.
Yeah, no, it's a thick hoodie. It's a company hoodie. We print our mission on the inside.
What? Oh my
really?
God, the inside of the hoodie, everybody. Take a moment. What is it? Making the
world more open and connected.
Oh my God, it's like a secret vault. Look at that, making the world open and connected, stream graph platform, and this weird symbol in the middle that is probably for the Illuminati.
In 1958, NASA was determined and started to explore the deep sea. That was their original plan. We have only explored 5% of our oceans. They even charted and mapped the ocean floor. But all of a sudden, they stopped exploring the ocean on June 28, 1978. There is so much yet to discover. Living organisms and species. Ever since they stopped, they are eager to get us off this planet and find another habitable one. Not only that, they won't tell us what they found down there. The conspiracy theory is, what did they see down there? What made them stop? Could it have been another civilization? The Kraken? The Megalodon? Or something else?
Did you know that our hair is not only tied to our crown chakra, but it's an extension of our central nervous system and transmits vast important information to the brainstem, the limbic system, and the neurocortex. Many cultures believe that the tip of our hair is a conduit that has the ability to receive and send energy from the cosmos by descending into our body and brain as this energy exchange happens through the crown chakra. Hair also serves as a way to balance the body's electromagnetic field while stimulating higher levels of creativity and consciousness. In fact, according to Indian theory of Kundalini, hair acts as a kind of antenna to channel the sun energy or prana to the frontal lobe, which is the part of the brain that's used for visualization and meditation. Even Yogi Bhajan stated that it takes approximately 3 years from the last time you cut your hair for the new antennas to regrow. Even today, many cultures discourage cutting their hair, as hair is equated to our sixth sense. But what do you think? Buddhist monks shave their head to start anew. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Like and follow for more.